Hello, hello, hello. Welcome or welcome back to the channel. And I'm here to start my Promise 9 shallow dive. Although I now am a little I mean, I don't know, like I'm sad because they announced that they were leaving their company. Well, I guess they announced I having trouble figuring out exactly what happened. Because nowadays, groups leaving their company or like not renewing their contracts with their company doesn't necessarily automatically mean that they're disbanding. Um, I mean, like, I feel like, for example, I think all these things were announced the same day. It was Blue Symbol, Promise 9, and shoot, the there's a third group, but like three groups that had New Jeans. But there are like three groups that had sort of announced they were leaving their companies or not renewing contracts or whatever. Um, for example, just the difference between like Promise 9 and Blue Symbol is kind of like the members departing, like the things that they were saying seem to very much hint at some type of continuation or some type of hope for the future. Like basically, it seems like there's reason to believe that they're simply doing something different. They're just not. They're just doing something with a different company, you know. And some people are even sort of speculating that Luna is going to basically reassemble, and that they're going to be, you know, they're going to be, is it 12 again? But basically, there was just a hopeful kind of tone, right? Of like, this isn't over, but we're just done with our journey with this company. And I was hoping the same for Promise 9, but then I was reading some things from the members, and it kind of sounded like they were just straight up saying goodbye. And that's really sad, but it kind of just sounds like they're not signing again with their company, and they're just kind of done as Promise 9. Which is really sad because it sounds like they were just treated terribly by their company. It sounds like they were really sidelined for most of their career. I will say I'm a bit confused. I pulled this video up and it says Stone Entertainment. I thought that they were under Pletus, and I don't know why I thought that. Or I'm just confused, and maybe Hive owns Stone, which owns Pletus. I don't know how this sort of monopolization of the big companies works at this point. I'm very confused, which is why I won't even touch New Jeans. I have no idea what's going on, and maybe I'll react to some kind of explanation there. But I did notice that every time I say a Pletus, no one corrected me. So I was surprised to pull up their video here and it's under Stone. I mentioned Pletus because Pletus fumbled Kristen, so I just feel like I have some idea of how they treat the women under them. So that's why I mentioned Pletus. So anyway, I'm kind of sad because I got excited. Of course, when you dive into a group that's active at the moment you dive into them, you're just hopeful for things to come, hopeful to be part of that fandom and in their future going forward. So I did question whether I should do this. I don't want to stir up anything in the fandom, but I'm a super teeny tiny channel, so I don't think anyone cares. I don't think that this is like gonna even reach most of the fandom. I think it'll be okay. And I was excited. I didn't want to change my plan because I was really impressed by them and I loved them when I reacted to Supersonic. So, and I watched the guide, although I've forgotten all of it, so I'll have to watch it again. So I'm gonna I'm gonna push forward with this shallow dive and hope for the best. And then maybe I'll just get to know the members individually more. I'm sure some are gonna try and stay in music. But yeah, we'll see. You know, I have no information. So Clover, I think it's the fandom. If you see this, you just let me know what's up. All right, so I'm gonna get into it. This is the debut song. I know they have a pre-debut. I do know that, but I didn't know if I should start there. So this is the debut song, and if I need to go back, you guys tell me. Two Heart. Yeah, and by the way, I have COVID. So I did so much yapping. So I'm gonna try hard to only watch this once because I don't know how long I can go without coughing up a lung. Um, but right now I'm okay. I got my lozenger in my mouth. I've got my water, so I should be good for recording for a little bit. But yeah, as usual, as I say, if I do pause too much, if I find that I pause too much or want to pause too much, I'll watch it again straight through. And I will try to pick. Well, there are no lyrics. Maybe it's in English. I don't know. Lately, that's what's happened. If I don't see any kind of lyrics at all for any country, it's in English. I don't know why that is. It's like even when songs are in English, why don't you have other languages? But whatever. But yeah, let's go. I'm excited. Let me just get ready, man. Oh man. Whew. I know I expect this to be really cute. Okay, let's go. Okay. I didn't expect that to become part of the track. Oh my god. Okay, I gotta pause just for 1 second because I just want to say that I am loving the instrumental on this. It's like this nice, very pop friendly type electric guitar, right? But then we still have those strings that never stopped. I don't know why I didn't expect it, but the member that was playing the violin, was it in the very beginning? I didn't expect that to actually become part of the track. So that was a nice surprise. And I hear that it's really never gone away. It's just been more other sounds are just being more incorporated into it. Oh, cute. Ah, his strings just keep going, this violin. Who is that? Yes, this chorus. Whoa, they're ripping. strings. Okay. I take another, make sure it's over. Okay. All right. Yeah. That was fun. It was super cute. Pardon me. COVID, sorry. The MV was super cute. I did not pay attention to if there was a story. I just thought it was adorable and they were just doing stuff. But then it occurred to me towards the end that the little notes and stuff that were like disappearing and that they were playing around with, I was like, oh, that was probably important. That was probably something to know. And just my luck, it'd be part of this greater lore for like the whole like their whole career or something. That was a really nice song. I didn't expect well, I guess I did expect it to be catchy. And quite frankly, I expected it to be cheesy. Nothing wrong with cheesy. Cheesy can be a bop. But a lot of girl groups, when they debut, they just have a cuter kind of thing going for them. So I expected it to be the song to be cutesy. It wasn't cutesy. It was cute, but it wasn't cutesy. And I really like that. I like to be on that side of the line. The strings, the electric guitar, very simple drum beat, just a very simple instrumentation, I felt like. But really nice vocals, like not really sort of showy and aggressive. So, you know, a lot of groups like to come in strong. But I feel like that was really pulled back in terms of like giving people something to look forward to. You could hear the vocals well enough to know, okay, there's some really good singers in this group. And it was enough to make you excited about what was next for this group, I would say. Probably when you heard this at the time. But it was really fun. Nice little high note. That was showy because if you have a member who can hit a high note, they're gonna do it in the debut song. It's a rule, it's the law. But yeah, that was really fun. I feel like after hearing that, I am gonna stay the course. I am going to do my shallow dive. It's just a bit of a sad undertone now, knowing that maybe if I'm interpreting all this correctly, that they're no longer gonna be together. But I just like their voices. I like their style. And I did love their personalities. That's kind of what did this, because I love Supersonic. Just was curious, checked them out, loved Supersonic. And then I watched their It's Live, the Supersonic It's Live. And they were so fun and so funny on that. And I was like, oh no, they got me right at that feeling in my chest. I was like, oh no, I need to know everything about them. I need to know who they are. So I don't want to let go of that. So I'm going to just continue on the shallow dive. So I'm going to listen to all the title tracks. And then I'll have all the title tracks, maybe a couple of B-sides. I don't know yet. I can't remember where I landed on that, but title tracks. And then I did the guide already. And then I'm going to watch like one reality show, maybe, just so I can get a feel of their personalities and their dynamics. So as far as the shallow dive, that's it. And then I will most likely reach back around after my planned deep dives to From S9. And then the shallow dive will become a deeper dive. But that's just my plan right now with them. Yeah, and I hope for the best for all the girls. My understanding is that this is a group that has already been through so much. I think many of them, if not all of them, came from I guess one of those survival shows, and that's how they were formed in the first place. That's already traumatic. It's already traumatic to participate in a survival show. And then they were put into this group that I think has some struggles early on, and then a member left, and then they were sidelined. So, and now this is happening. So it's really unfortunate, because this becomes the story for so many groups that companies really know they can't afford in the first place, but they're so money hungry that they just keep grabbing up more than they can handle. And so they really pick only one major superstar group that's going to keep making them money, and they keep investing in that group, and then other groups get sidelined. And that's what it seems like happened with whatever company they're under. I keep hitting my mic, I'm sorry. Whatever company they're actually under, I don't know. But yeah, I hope for the best. I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm just misinterpreting it, and maybe they are still together and they're just going to go with a different company. But if I'm not, then I do wish them the best, because even though I'm sure they wanted to continue on and make music together for years to come, it also feels like it's not a terrible thing for them to get a little bit of break from this just fighting to stay in the game and make music and get attention and stuff like that. So maybe after the dust settles, this part would be good for them, but I'm sure it's also going to be heartbreaking no matter what. So anyway, I'll for the best for them, for their fans, and I'll be back as soon as I figure out which MV I'm supposed to be watching next. Please do like and comment and subscribe. And please do join the Discord. The link will be below. Please follow on Twitch. If COVID doesn't keep me down, I should be doing a live stream this weekend. We'll see. It sucks. I started. I did 2 live streams so far, and then already missed 2 weekends already because of mostly scheduling and the technical difficulties. So I would hate to miss another weekend already. But I'll let everyone know about that. But the point is, streaming is something that I do now, and I plan to continue it. So please also follow on Twitch. And yeah, thanks for hanging out with me. Be happy, be healthy, and I'll be back later.